Greetings and salutations, fella. This is a game designed to test your intelligence and capacity for abstract thought. And, well, if you care to try your luck, far be it from me to obstruct you. What's the game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I show you all the faces and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess what cards I pick and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you've got a touch of magic in you and want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep. What's the prize? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out. I see. We already have that though, but let's see if we can give this a shot. Lose 10 meat. All right. Ready? Give it a little, give it a lot. We can't give it a whole lot, and we cannot give it our all, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to get any out of this, out of the first option of any of these games. So let's go with the worst one just to see what the comedic text about it is. We don't give it anything, basically. The clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. You don't manage to guess a single one of them. In fact, you can't even remember what the black thing that looks like a shovel is called. Dang it. Alright, what about this one? This appears to be one of those test your strength games where you have to use a big hammer to ring a bell. Well, howdy there, fella. This here game's challenges strength, and I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you might prefer one of the other games. If you care to try your luck, though, I certainly won't stop you. What's the game? Simple as can be. Just take this big mallet here and hit the lever until under that bell. Ring the bell and you win. What's the price? Ticket to Barnaby Bob, as always. Let's give it a shot. We can hit it not very hard or kind of hard. We can't go quite hard and we cannot go extremely hard. I wish I could. Alright, let's hit it not very hard at all. Let's be as gentle as possible with this hammer here. You heave the mallet off of the counter and struggle to carry it over to the lever, which you don't so much hit as drop the mallet onto, completely out of breath. The little bell striker doesn't move at all. Wow, is there a word for when something is so unimpressive it actually becomes impressive as a result? Rumble. Alright, so that's that done. What about this little kid here? There's a kid here searching around with a sad look on his face. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like? It's shiny steel, and it's on a little chain. Okay, I'll let you know if I find it. Anything else we can say to him? Did you find my lucky bottle cap? Not yet. I guess. Alright, let's go on to the main stage here, huh? Ticket please. Ticket for what? Barnaby Bob. Here's my ticket. Okay, go on. Show will start soon. He enters the stage area. Cool. On to the main stage we go. These benches must be for the audience. This is the same muscular clown that was guarding the entrance to the stage area earlier. It doesn't look like he's going to let you backstage. You can't go through to the backstage area. That hulking clown guard won't let you. I see. Alright. Well, let's have a seat then. You take a seat and a smattering of other patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there's a crash of cymbals and a clown runs in from the backstage curtain and jumps onto the stage. In contrast to the other clown's colorful clothing, his is relatively simple. Black wool trousers and a big crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket with fringe on the sleeves and a red heart painted on the shoulder. His face paint is plain white without any colored accents, contrasting his curled black mustache and thin goatee. Snappy silk top hat with a rakish tilt tops of his outfit. He doffs his hat and bows with deep theatrical flourish, and the small audience claps politely. Clap. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and welcome one and all to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. I hope you've been enjoying the attractions and distractions of our little traveling carnival. And now it's time for our star performance, the main attraction. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for a loud drum roll starts as he gestures to the curtain, and then the cymbals crash again. The clown puts his hat back on with a chuckle. Me, Barnaby Bob. Applaud. Much obliged, you far too kind. Why, I haven't even shown you anything yet. With a laugh, he flips a large Bowie knife into the air. You didn't even see where he pulled it from. The knife glitters as it spins. He catches it and flips it in the air again, this time catching and balancing it on its point, on the tip of one finger. He holds that pose very still for a moment, then jerks his hand out of the way. The knife thunks into the wood of the stage floor, deep enough that he has to give it a jerk from side to side before he can yank the blade free. He winks broadly to the audience. Wouldn't be any fun if they weren't sharp, would it, ladies and gents? Clap. He pulls 2 more knives from his jacket and begins a flashy and elaborate knife juggling act. 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4, and then his hat is added into the mix, floating lightly through the cascade of knives without a single scratch. He finishes the routine by catching 2 of the knives in each hand and allowing his hat to fall nearly to the ground, before catching it on the tip of his boot and kicking it back into the air and onto the top of his head. What a show, man. That's applaud. Now there's some applause I believe I've earned. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it took a lot of hats to get to where I am today. He chuckles as he adjusts his hat back to its original rakish tilt. Now for the grand finale. For this, I'll need a volunteer from the audience. A few hands go up. Barnaby Bob ignores them and looks directly at you. How about you, sir? Well, Now, don't be shy. We're all friends here, right? Come up to the stage. You hesitate, but Barnaby Bob starts up a round of applause and the audience joins in. Reluctantly, you climb up on the stage. There we go. Not so bad, is it? Your name, please. Jay Holiday. It's a real pleasure to finally meet you, Jay Sneaky Holiday. Stand right there, won't you? How does he know? How does he know our middle name? This guy's trouble. Stand there. A couple of clowns haul a large wooden panel about 7 feet tall and 4 feet wide up on the stage. They stand it up vertically behind you and stay there, holding it steady. It has 2 holes in it slightly above waist level and a lot of knife marks. Press your back flat up against the wood, please, and put your hands through the holes. You do so. The holes are just a fraction too high, so it's not very comfortable. And then one of the clowns pulls your arms back tighter and ties them together with a rough hemp, so it becomes much more uncomfortable for a variety of reasons. Don't worry, this is just to make sure you don't make any sudden and unexpected movements. We wouldn't want that, would we? Fret not, son. Everything's under control. He steps up close to you and adjusts your collar, brushes a little dust off your shoulders. My control. You know, Jay, we get a sharp customer through here from time to time, but my, you're the sharpest I've seen yet. However, I bet a shiny silver $1 I've got something up my sleeve that's even sharper. His pupils narrow to vertical slits as he grins at you, revealing rows of pointed yellow shark teeth. As he turns away, you can see that the heart on the shoulder of his leather jacket is drawn with an arrow through it and the word Mom. It doesn't look painted on. Free your hands. You struggle a little, but your arms are too tightly bound. The rough hemp rope digs into your wrists. Barnaby Bob strolls to the other end of the stage and turns to face you. Now, don't you worry. This will all be over soon. Just don't move. He has a knife in his hand again and gives it a few twirls and flips. Light reflected from the blade glitters in his eyes. Then, without warning, he hurls it at you. Thunk! The knife hits the wood before you can even blink, a hair's breadth from your left ear. Let's stare him down. Barnaby Bob grins at you as the crowd applauds. Another knife appears in one hand and an apple in the other. He tosses the apple to one of the stage hands, who carefully balances it on top of your head. Time for the old William Tell routine. A bit of cliche perhaps, but there's a reason it's a classic, eh, ladies and gentlemen? Take a deep breath. The crowd watches with rapt attention as he flourishes the knife, spinning it and flipping it behind his back. Then faster than you can register, thwack! Cold apple juice dripples into your hair and down the back of your neck. 2 for 2. What do you say, Jay? Shall we go for one more? Stare him down. Barnaby Bob pulls out another knife and gives it a quick stropping across the pale leather sleeve of his jacket, then whips a colorful spotted handkerchief from his pocket and blindfolds himself. This time his smile is much colder. I advise you to watch closely, Jay Holiday, since you're the only one of us who can. Watch closely. The crowd laughs, but you don't really hear it. The knife spins in his hand. This time, either because of the adrenaline and because he's actually moving slower, you can see the motion of his arm as he throws it. He twists his wrist in an odd way that you don't think he did before. The knife is flying at you. The knife is flying directly at your right eye. Don't move. I returned after some quality eating time. Well, get those nutrients in you, Venos. You deserve it. What did you have? The knife, incredibly, swerves at the last possible moment. Thunk! You can feel the wood shake from the force as it stabs into the board. The metal is cold against your right cheek. The audience erupts into cheers as Barnaby Bob removes his blindfold and pumps a fist triumphantly. One of the stagehand clowns unties your wrists and helps you get your arms out of the holes. Bob takes your hand and raises it into the air victoriously. Well now, ain't he a good sport, folks, and as brave a target as I've ever had. Take a bow, Jay Holiday. Let's take a bow. Just a sandwich. Hey, that sounds mighty nice just about now. I would like a sandwich too. You bow to the cheering crowd, carefully keeping your eyes on Barnaby Bob. He bows as well, removing his hat with an elaborate flourish, and then he takes a slip of paper out of it. And as a token of appreciation, I'd like to give our star volunteer a gift. A year's supply of dynamite. Use it in good health. Hey, that's nice. As he hands you the coupon, the clown leans in close to your ear and whispers, "This was the only warning you'll get, boy. Got an item coupon for a year's supply of dynamite." Barnaby Bob waves and blows kisses to the crowd as you climb down from the stage, and then he disappears through the backstage curtain. The audience gradually disperses. Welp. That tears it, doesn't it? It looks like these aren't regular carnies dressed as clowns you're dealing with here. These are definitely full-blown evil demon clowns, like the ones from the old stories. And they've just given you orders to back the hell off from their operation. So now what? You indeed. Can I... Stares me down, but makes no move to stop your egress. So what's with the backstage area here? Let me see. I do like the muffled music here. This little trailer is probably Barnaby Bob's office. Examine it. The wagon is old but well maintained. A brass plaque on the door reads, "Barnaby Bob," confirming your suspicions. Peek in the window, knock on the door, kick in the door. Let's peek in the window first. You see Barnaby Bob sitting at a desk. He seems to be inspecting a large map, but you can't make out any details from here. Knock politely or kick in the door rudely. Ooh, this might go horribly wrong over here. But you know what? He was kind of rude to us with his warning and stuff, so let's kick in his door rudely. You set your jaw and kick the door, which slams open, rattling the entire trailer. Stride in. What in the... You? By the 1,000 hats of the Red Skeleton. Boy, you must have solid brass clangers to bust into my office like this. Did you not understand the tenor of my little demonstration? Was the subtext lost on you? Must I drive my point to your skull with a more literal and direct manner? I'm not afraid of you, clown. You may wish to reconsider both the tone and substance of that remark, friend, because I can be damn fearsome if I so choose. Are you so thick as to not understand who and what you're dealing with? Settle down, Barnaby Bob, or stuff it. I came here for answers. Let's be hard on him. Stuff it. I came here for answers. And you're gonna give them to me. Barnaby Bob slams his hands on his desk and jerks to his feet. I'm gonna give you your eyeballs on a plate and fill the sockets with boiling urine, boy. Don't you dare try to intimidate me in my own house. If I thought for 1 second that you had the capacity to cause me the least amount of harm, your gnawed upon bones would already be baking in the desert sun. I gave you a gift and a warning, and I set you free with your life because I like a fellow with an ounce of moxie, but you're sinking rapidly in my estimation. By God. Okay, I'm sorry, or screw you, clown. Should we be sorry? I feel like we're pushing this. We're pushing this quite hard with this one, but I want to see where it goes. Screw you, clown. Well, that just tears it, don't it? Barnaby Bob takes a deep breath and shouts, Hey, Rube! The burly guard clown is at the door before he's even hit the B in Rube, and more follow at a run. You don't even get the chance to draw a weapon before you're smashed unconscious by a fist like a white-painted anvil. Oof. Oof indeed. Alright. You wake up sometime later, thoroughly bruised and battered. You've been dumped in a heap outside the circus, next to your horse. I guess it's pretty lucky that you woke up at all. Barnaby Bob must either really like you or hold you in such contempt that he doesn't think you're even worth the trouble of murdering. No prize for guessing which is true. And speaking of no prizes, it looks like he's taken back the coupon for a year's supply of dynamite that he gave you. Rats! Oh, that is terrible indeed. Stand up. Ah, crap. I kind of wanted that coupon. The ticket booth clown just sort of glares at you. Can we go right back in? As you approach, the clown spits on the ground and draws a line across his throat with one finger. Guess that's plain enough warning. Ah, shucks. Well, I guess we messed it up with the clowns, huh? Ah, man. I wanted to be friends with the clowns. Alright, guess we're done with the circus over here. Let's see, what can we do? Should we wander around a little more? Do we have anything more to do here? I think we've checked most of the places out. I don't quite remember if there was stuff left undone in some of them. So I guess we can go wander for a little bit. Let's see if we find something. You see a glint of light in the distance. When you get closer, you realize that it was the sun reflecting off the lens of a discarded pair of binoculars on the ground. Beautiful. Grab them. Got disposable binoculars. These will come in handy. They will also come in pairs. We already know that. That's nice, that's nice. Let's go to Fort Alldead then and use those. Let me take a sip here. There we go. So, you climb up into the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view. Use the binoculars. We discovered a new map location. Lost Dutch Oven Mine. I see. You climb down from the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Why? Tidy. I guess it is. Okay, Lost Dutch Oven Mine. Let's look at what this is about. There's N crate lying in the dust of the trail. It has a pickaxe stenciled on the side, but it isn't clear if that's to indicate contents, destination, or opening instructions. Oh, come on. I do have a pickaxe, though. Why doesn't it let me open it with that? Requires crowbar. I guess we don't have that. Leave it alone, then. What a shame. For shame. It's a little cluster of gin blossoms. Okay. This sluice isn't very tight. What is this? Tighten it. Mine-splaining. You tighten the loose screws and some ore gets jarred loose from up sluice. Good God. Unrefined meat nuggets. I'll take them. I'll always take those. Wow, those are some stinky fissures. I can't get any closer, not without some stench resistance at least. Stench resistance? I don't have that. Do I? I don't think... I think we need to get some sort of skill for that, don't we? Do we not? I don't remember anymore. Or is that... No, that wouldn't be anywhere here. Right. No. No, it would not. Anyway, actually, let me see what we have in terms of skills over here. Because we haven't looked at that either. So Snake Whip is something we don't ever really use, so I don't really think we're going to skill into that. Deploy Snakes needs 500 XP to increase, which I don't have at all. We have 69. Nice. Fan Hammer needs 100. Grin and Skull needs 400. Good God. Oh yeah, we can summon skulls too. That's right. Good Medicine needs 100. Shootanani needs 100. Oh, that increases the number of shots we can take. That's nice. Okay. Deadeye, we could increase that. Oh, that's just more pistol attack damage. That's actually a good idea, I think. Pick locks and potionology. Oh, that's right. But let's go for Deadeye for once. Just more pistol damage always sounds good. So the Stench Resistance. Where would we get Stench Resistance? Oh, by the way, we've got an Infernal Soul Fragment that we haven't checked out. A wispy, tattered little bit of Infernal Cow Spirit just hanging out on this side of the pale going. Boo! Boo! Examine it. It's an insubstantial piece of an Infernal Cow. Destroy it? Leave it for now? Let's leave it. Embrace the stench. We do! We do already. I mean, I'm wearing like a stinky hat and shit. Let's actually see. Where's... Nope, there we go. Where's the hat that we're wearing right now? A sloppy top hat. What else are we wearing? Lapel. What am I wearing right now? See, we're wearing a revolting brooch. We've got a toilet pistol. We've got a filthy porcelain cow. We should be resistant as hell to stench. Got a nasty ring equipped. What are you talking about? I should be walking through that no problem. But whatever. I guess we gotta find something to give us stench resistance. So, question is, do we keep wandering around? We could go to the railroad camp, which I haven't done yet. So I guess let's do that first, huh? Have we been to the old medicine show? That sounds like something I haven't been to. Let's check that. You see a strange orange glow on the horizon, visible even in the bright sunlight. You spur Boopsock towards it to investigate and arrive at a ruined ranch dotted with what appears to be gateways to hell. There's also a sign that says Hellstorm Ranch, but mentioning that seemed like less of a priority than the gateways to hell. Oh, we've got Hellstrom Ranch, I should say. What the hell? Go there now. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's on the western side. Okay. All right. That looks nice. Let's get a needle from the haystack. Doc Alice, what do you have to say about this? Oh, what the heck is that? Well, judging from where we're at in a geographical sense. What? The middle. Right in the middle of the territory. I think this must be where the cows came from when they came home. Whoa. So this is where the cows came from. Ringing this will attract the attention of at least one infernal cow. Anything else? They must have had a real barn burner of a party here. Oh, you. Oh, you. Anything else to investigate? It's a Hagar's Agave. Or Hagar's Agave. I don't know. The only part of the shed that didn't burn was the part of this... Or was the part this horseshoe was attached to. Yes, it really is. Good luck. Let's grab it. Got an item, Lucky Horseshoe. What does it do? Don't turn it upside down or all the luck will fall out, because luck is apparently a fluid that only exists in 2 dimensions. This item goes in your offhand. +6 pistol attack damage. Ooh. What do we have in our offhand right now anyway? The porcelain cow. That doesn't do anything for us. Let's actually use the horseshoe. That seems really nice as an offhand. Let's actually go through our equipment real quick and see if we can upgrade some stuff that we have, huh? Or if we can swap out some things, I should say. Because hat-wise, what are we wearing? We have a sloppy top hat, +3 Moxie, 1 maximum AP. Let's see what else we got. Armor and Moxie, +7 pistol attack damage, +3, -3 Moxie. Stripy hat. This hat is terrible and everyone will hate you if you wear it. Wow. Okay, so hat-wise we're good, I feel like. So, lapel. We're wearing the Revolting Brooch right now, which gives us +2 on everything, which is nice. Gothic Cameo is 20% spooky resistance, +1 armor, spell damage, more spell damage. Okay, so lapel is also good. Toilet pistol seems like it's good. Deal stench instead of physical damage. Apply 5 poison to enemy. Other than that, we only have the deputy pistol anyway. So in terms of melee, we've got the Varmint skinning knife, and I want to keep that because it allows you to collect skins from beasts after combat. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to keep. And then on the offhand, we've already checked, right? +6 pistol attack damage. Seems like it's the best. Actually, +3 Moxie might be better, honestly. Ooh, +6 Moxie, -4 Mysticality. Oh no, that's a ring though. Let's actually get the +3 Moxie thing. And then what else? Normally I'd say get naked, but there really is not much to see in a stick figure. Right? Hey, who says we're not naked? I mean, we're technically only wearing a hat, a lapel embellishment, a pair of pants, and some boots. So at least we are shirtless, for all intents and purposes. We could take the pants off. But anyway, let's see. Do I or do I not want the Moxie? +6 pistol attack damage. We've got a ton of Moxie already, honestly. Right now.